All right, let's get into NWA TNA pay-per-view number 97.
Before we talk about this pay-per-view, let's talk about what was going on in the world of wrestling at the time with the Wrestling Observer newsletter. From May 31st, 2004, TNA starts Chapter 2 of its history on June 4th when its cable deal with Fox Sports Net begins, just at that 2-year mark of its history. When the company started, almost nobody believed it would be around 6 months, let alone 2 years. Of course, they've also yet to make money and are buying television time with an unconfirmed figure being at the price of $15,000 per week. I don't know if I knew that TNA was paying for this time slot. Did you guys know that?
I think I did, actually.
They tried it, I guess. I mean, they were on Fox Sports Net for a second, right? Was it a couple years?
It was a 1-year deal, right? Probably.
Oh, maybe that's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, I watched it. I don't know how many other people did, but
I saw it. Yeah, I watched it. It was on like in the afternoon, I think, right? On a weird, that's 2 or 3 o'clock or something. Yeah.
Don Fry has landed a significant part in the next Godzilla movie in Japan. There's a lot of hope this will springboard him into a lot of opportunities there because the Godzilla movies are a huge hit in that country. Filming is scheduled to start next month, and the release date is toward the end of the year. I didn't know this was a thing. He was in a Godzilla movie. He was in Godzilla Final Wars as Captain Gordon.
It would have been cool if he was like really big and like fought Godzilla or something. Like a Sentai clip or something.
They morph him?
He just gets really big. Orbis comes and just makes him really big.
They don't change his look. He's just 200 feet tall Don Fry.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
I mean, that's fucking awesome. I'm down for that, absolutely. In more TNA news, the new thing is apparently come up with new stipulation matches every week. The problem is, Meltzer says if you come up with a new one maybe every other month, it can mean something, but when you do it weekly, it can almost guarantee nobody will care about any of them. This week's was the Killings title win, which wasn't a regular 4-way. It was a deal where Styles started against Chris Harris for 5 minutes, then Raven joined them at that point, and then at 10 minutes, Ron Killings joined the match. The nature of the match kind of guaranteed that they're going to be a finish for 10 minutes. I don't remember this fucking match at all. Staggered entrances, singles, or 4-way?
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
Yeah, it doesn't sound great, but I don't know. We'll have to check it out. Juventud Guerrera, you might know him as the Juice, is still trying to get back in, not realizing the consistent ignoring of his phone calls is a sign. Well, that's fucked up. Fuck you.
Yeah, let the Juice in. What's the problem? He's the juicy one. Fuck you.
The Juice is fucking loose, like at his peak here in 2004. Like, what are you doing? I'm picking up the phone call for Hoovy. I might not book him, but like I'm gonna listen to what he's got to say. At the very least.
He has a lot to say.
Zach Gowen, Meltzer says, who went from nobody to WWE pay-per-view main eventer back to nobody in record time, finally came clean this past week. Zach Gowen said, quote, and I quote, "Since I've debuted in TNA, the story people were told is that Hulk Hogan visited me when I had cancer. On my dying bed, the immortal Hulk Hogan gave me the strength to carry on. Well, that's bullshit. I made it up because it sounded like a great story. And it was. It's funny because my fictional story actually led to my first storyline in the WWE with the whole Mr. America angle. Suckers. But I digress." When the word first got out of the story was a work, Gowen had publicly blamed it on Mike Tenay making it up. Tenay had responded by saying Gowen is a complete liar. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. I never thought that story was true when it was like, I thought it was a TV thing.
No, I thought it was a gimmick. Yeah, I thought it was a gimmick for TV also, yeah.
Yeah, like,
we should get the Juice's opinion on this.
On second. Wow. That'd be all. You remember the weekly like Jim Cornette rants they had on Raw? That's Juice.
Dude, I mean, what does the Juice think about this is a great segment.
Here's a situation that I don't know ever heard, and I'm and dealing with who we are talking about here, I'm not sure it's true, but I bet I can tell you the source. In WWE news, here's the latest situation on Conan coming in.
Oh.
TNA management hasn't decided what to do, but they believe Conan is under contract because of the option year clause, and they don't want to get into the precedent of releasing talent when WWE makes them an offer, even if they recognize it wasn't as so much of a raid as Conan approaching WWE after Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero went to bat for him. Conan was at the TNA show this past week and pretty much was saying his goodbyes. So Conan on his way to WWE. Just keep that in your mind, dear, for as we continue on here. From the Observer, June 7th, 2004. In TNA news, this is fucking crazy. They are talking with Samoa Joe about bringing him in with Johnny Fairplay. Johnny Fairplay suggested the idea of Joe and the Office people, who deep down hate ROH, and while it's never said publicly, several close to the situation say it's a common theme, love the idea of stripping ROH of its champion. There is no deal in place because Joe at this point has refused to bail on ROH without at least going out professionally, and as of the weekend, the negotiations have not reached a serious level. Everything about that is fucking insane.
Yeah, I mean, that is quite a two-parter. 3 even.
We fucking hate ROH. I don't want to pick on Joe, but we could fuck ROH.
Dude, that is wild. And Johnny Fairplay recommended Joe?
Is that
true?
When the fuck did they have an interaction? Was Joe on Survivor?
Maybe. I don't know. That's crazy. What the hell?
No, Johnny Fairplay was just banging the fucking barricades, going nuts for Joe. Shit missed something.
Joe.
Johnny Fairplay was in Special K.
I wouldn't be surprised. The arena was real dark whenever Special K came in.
I can't really tell. Yeah, that's fucking nuts. I wonder how Joe's career would have went differently here if he bailed on ROH as champion and was managed by Johnny Fairplay.
Dude, they hate ROH so much, they just copied the angle he did in ROH when he got to TNA.
Well, they hate that he did there. It was cool for them.
Right.
In WWE news, there is heat on RVD because he's arrived late one too many times. That sucks. Whoa. Call time. I got his number.
I got a good 12 of me tonight.
The only time I know is 4:20. Oh, yeah. I got a good 12 of me tonight. And last thing here from the Observer, June 14th, 2004. Remember that Conan story we talked about earlier? Well, Jarrett decided against giving Conan his release, so he's staying. It was said to be kind of embarrassing for him since the week earlier he told everyone he was getting his release and told everyone goodbye. Jeff Jarrett fucked up Conan's WWE run, says Meltzer of the Observer. Who knows who told him?
Could have been anybody.
You never know. Well, that is it for the Observer. Now let's talk about NWA TNA pay-per-view number 97 from June 2nd, 2004.
All right, so we have a cold open here. If you can believe it, TNA starts with Jarrett hitting someone with a guitar.
Yes.
What the deuce?
So Jarrett hits AJ with the guitar. This is a cold open pre-tape. Ron Killings pinned AJ Styles, and he won the NWA World Title.
Dude, he pins him. I think that was maybe the match I was just talking about where there was like timed interval 4-way entrances.
Yeah, I think that was that match, yeah.
Yeah. Truth hits AJ with a top rope scissors kick and wins the belt. That is fucking
that's his
awesome.
move. He's doing a top rope axe kick, scissors kick, whatever you want to call it.
It's unbelievable, Tony. Yeah, it's
on
cool
his ass too. That's got to be
Dude,
crazy.
Young man here.
Yeah, that's a young man's bump, huh?
100%.
So Russo rules that the decision stands and that Truth is the champion.
Okay, so I thought this was his first time winning the belt. This was his second reign, which I didn't know existed. And then I find out later tonight why I didn't know it existed.
Well, AJ is left in the ring, and he has blood pouring out the top of his head crazy.
He's fucked because he got hit in the head with a guitar, and the guitar had knives on it or something. I don't know how he's bleeding so bad.
So Jarrett exercises his right for a rematch, which is a clause that he just carries around no matter what with him.
Jarrett wasn't in this match.
He owns the company. So Russo makes it a 5-way. Jarrett versus Truth versus Raven versus Styles versus Harris.
In a match that we now know as King of the Mountain.
So we get the NWA TNA intro.
Why'd they get rid of the fucking dudes doing the wrestling moves as a statue and then exploding? That shit was awesome.
That's just Impact. That's Impact. That didn't come yet, I don't think, right?
No, that was the weekly pay-per-view.
Or is it the weekly?
Yeah, because it was Corsica Joe backstage fighting one of security trying to get the copper wire.
You're right.
And then it exploded.
Correct.
So Mike Tenay and Donna West are here as the commentators for the evening. We start off the evening with Petey Williams and Bobby Roode versus Heavy Metal and Jerry Lynn. Lynn starts the match by hitting a Rana on Roode, and I swear to God, he Rona'd him, and the crowd said, "Ooh."
Dude, they did. It was like they were fucking, like he really took a gnarly bump or something. Yeah, that was fucking crazy.
So Heavy Metal comes in and he skull kicks Roode Austin Aries style.
Dude, I'm only just realizing now how sick Jerry Lynn teaming with someone named Heavy Metal is.
Dude, wow, that's inspired.
Heavy Metal.
Dude, Jerry Lynn definitely awesome. Said, keep him in town. I have an idea.
That's my boy. I want to team with Heavy Metal. Oh, fuck yeah, Jerry. I got you right here for that.
Lynn back body drops Petey over the ropes on top of Roode.
dies.
And I swear to God, PD goes just all the way over. It was insane. He ends up face planting on the floor.
Dude, he smashes his face off the ground. Yeah, like, I don't know if he just went too far or Rude kind of let him go, but yeah, he goes head first, and I thought he was out, but he's okay.
Dude, it felt like an Eric Young bump. When I saw that, I was like, wow,
right.
This is such an EY bump.
Yes.
Rude blind tags and comes in to spear Heavy Metal. Rude and PD hit a wheelbarrow Steiner dog for a 2.
That was fucking awesome. I like that. Team Canada having like tag moves is cool. In my brain, they didn't team up a lot. They were just a bunch of dudes that were in the same group.
What about PD and A1?
Yeah, like, so I don't think about that ever.
PD and A1.
Somebody fucking brought up A1 to us recently. They said they liked them.
It was Jake something.
Was it Jake something?
PD and A1.
Fucking unbelievable.
So Rude and PD then play keep away as Heavy Metal tries to go for the hot tag. So Heavy Metal's hot tag, super anticlimactic here.
Did
because
he get
mad? I'm not sure what happened. So here's actually what happens. He snapmares PD and then kicks him in the back and then stands up and walks over to Jerry Lynn and tags him.
Dude, the like least heated of fucking hot tag ever. I thought, because PD, I think just before that did the snapmare kick to Heavy Metal, and I thought maybe he just got a little too stiffsky, and fucking Heavy Metal just forgot that it was supposed to be hot tag, stood up, snapmare, fuck you kick. All right, get me out of this match.
It's funny because the crowd was super ready for the hot tag. They've been telling the story the whole time. And then he just kicks him and stands up and tags out. Okay.
All right, here comes Jerry Lynn, House of Fire, I guess.
So Lynn comes in and he hits a sit-out powerbomb on PD for a 2. Scott trips Lynn and PD sets up for the Canadian Destroyer, which, by the way, at this point in TNA is one of the coolest moves ever.
Oh, it's still super fresh, right?
Yeah, super protected, too. No one kicks out of it. They started pushing him heavy on Impact. And
they did.
They would mention, like, the Canadian Destroyer would get, like, segments on the show where they'd break down how crazy this move is.
It was hyped up. Like, this episode could have a Canadian Destroyer on it, guys. You should check this shit out.
PD sets up for the Canadian Destroyer. Lynn then holds on as PD goes to flip over and hits an air raid crash that Rude has to break up. Yeah, it looks great. The ref gets knocked and Heavy Metal hits a flipping senton to Rude on the outside.
Sensational flip dive.
Scott then comes in and tries to hit Lynn with the Canadian flag, but Lynn ducks and sets him up for the cradle pile driver. Eric Young then comes in and hits Lynn with the flag in the back.
The hockey stick flag, bastard.
EY then comes in and puts PD on top of Lynn right in front of the ref. The ref says, "What? Let me turn back around."
Dude, fuck it. I think EY goes to leave and remembers he's like supposed to like, because PD's supposed to be fucked. He has to go back and drag him. So it's super in front of the ref.
But Team Canada picks up the win that way. And then Team Canada starts putting the boots to Lynn and Heavy Metal. Dude, I love that Mike Tenay on commentary says, "They're putting the boots to him." That's funny.
This is a fun match, though. I enjoyed this.
Yeah, I thought this was cool. I thought the hot tag was funny as hell.
I mean, Heavy Metal just getting... I mean, in my brain, he got shoot mad and said, "Get me the fuck out of here. I'm not taking these things anymore for Petey Williams. Fucking son of a bitch." So
we go backstage. Scott Hudson is here to explain the King of the Mountain rules. He says that the rules are quite simple. I can promise you, Scott, they are not simple.
Let me read a whole list of the rules here real quick.
Yeah, here's the simple rules for you guys. So first King of the Mountain, 5 men will enter. 3 officials have been assigned, 2 refs and Vince Russo. 1 eligible wrestler will hang the belt up and become the world champion. To become eligible, you must pin an opponent. If you're pinned, you go into the penalty box for 2 minutes. You got that?
I think so.
Oh, also false count anywhere. You don't know that till later, though.
Dude, Chris Harris comes in and says, "Wow, Scott, the rules are simple." Wait, let me go over them again.
Chris Harris comes in and says, "Hey, Scott, I'm going to show why I shouldn't get pushed with this promo. Let me lay it out here for you."
You can't confuse him with the match rules. He's like, "It's simple. All you got to do is not get pinned. That's it."
Well, he says, you know.
No, that's not it, Chris.
It's just that easy. Just don't get pinned. Right.
Dude, he does say it. I mean, you avoid a pinfall. The first thing you do is go in guns blazing, get that pin, you become eligible, avoid a pinfall, and you avoid the penalty box. Anyway, James Storm and his partner Dusty Rhodes will win the tag titles tonight.
Yes.
He said a historic night for AMW. James Storm regains the NWA Tag Titles with fellow AMW member, and I'm like, I took the second to try to like figure it out. Who could the fuck it be? And he says Dusty Rhodes. I'm like, What? When the fuck did Dusty Rhodes join the fucking AMW?
Dude, I don't ever remember that. I don't ever remember it.
No.
I thought AMW was just M2. I don't think it was ever anybody, but
they had an unbelievable chance here, Tony, to do the greatest finish of all time with Dusty Rhodes and James Storm if they would have just took the death sentence and let Dusty Rhodes do the leg drop part.
Holy fuck.
Wow.
His body would have disintegrated at this point.
No, it would have been fine. He was ready for another run.
Top rope Alabama jam from Dusty Rhodes?
To a guy being held up fuck position.
Holy shit.
I think I agree with you. You might have turned to dust. It would have been like Thanos.
Dude, it would have been bad, Tony. Like,
I'm already dust.
I was thinking maybe he holds
My son is dust.
My son is gold.
How does this guy always get brought up? Dude, yeah,
well, everybody remembers gold.
Hold him what?
If he holds him like, you know, fuck style.
Fuck position, yeah.
And then, you know, Dusty comes over and shakes his ass in his head and then hits him with the bionic elbow. That's what he does. That's its thing.
I guess that would have been fine. That's like their version. That's Death Sentence V2.
Yeah, I was thinking very similar in intensity and bumps.
And chance of injury.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good. I'm glad we're on the same page, boys. That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. So we have Monty Brown versus Sonny Siaki in a singles matchup next.
Yeah, Monty Brown, they say, is unbeaten since he returned to TNA. So I guess maybe he had a couple matches, went away for a bit, and now he's coming back, and now he's undefeated.
He did, yeah. That's what I remember, yeah.
This is still super early. I mean, it's super early, everybody, I guess you could say about everybody on the show, but I think he had just debuted the Pounce.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, they were kind of putting that over, like, oh, he's got this new fucking move, the Pounce, and like, shit rocks. And Sonny Siaki
awesome move.
Is the ace in the hole. Is this... Maybe, Tony, you know, this is after Sports Entertainment Extreme, right? Like, that already happened.
Yeah, I think it would just happen because at the ending of this match, you know, they're not...
Yeah, because Siaki's a face now, so, like, he's already been through the whole thing where they were pushing him in the X-Division in sex.
He was The Rock.
So, Monty Brown comes out here to his Toxicity remix.
Dude, isn't that fucking awesome? I love that.
It is cool. Monty hot starts on Siaki here as he's getting into the ring. Monty throws a great punch in the corner here. I just thought that was cool.
Dude, Monty is like super intense even here.
Yeah, he looks great too. Siaki fires out of the corner with a line and a leg lariat. Hits a single leg drop kick to send Monty to the outside.
Like Rocky Maivia-esque.
So Siaki keeps cheesing Monty and knocking him off the apron so he can't get back into the ring. Yeah, like definite cheese.
Let him back in the ring.
Monty eventually just walks into the crowd and goads Siaki to come out there and get him. Fuck this guy.
Dude, that's funny as shit. Siaki cheeses not letting him in the ring. Monty grabs a chair, throws it at the ring, not in it, just throws it against the ring, hops the guardrail, and says, "Come the fuck out of here then, fight me." And Siaki does, because he's a baby. So
Siaki's dumb because he walked right into his Serengeti.
Dude,
I think that's what they were trying to get over on commentary. They didn't get all the way there, but they were like right there.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, Mike Tenay was like, oh, he's like inviting him into his
crowd.
Outside. He's inviting him outside. It's right there. Yeah, so they were close. Monty, by the way, in the crowd is making the craziest faces trying to goad Siaki out. And then Siaki just walks into the crowd and then beats his ass.
He punches him right in the fucking head and clotheslines him. Hey, what the hell?
Siaki runs at Monty and then Monty flapjacks him onto the bottom bleacher.
That was, dude, face first. Siaki lands here. They like replay this like twice. Like he dies.
Super surprised they did that. Yeah, awesome spot.
It was risky. There. Yeah, it was cool as shit. It made a cool sound. Yeah, they had like them big ass wooden bleachers too. Those hurt my ass. I hate sitting on those.
Monty is on top now as he throws Siaki into the steps and beats him down in the ring. He pops him up for the pop-up Samoan drop, but he ends up vertical and Siaki just drops him into an electric chair drop. Yeah. So Monty and Siaki go into a reversal battle before Monty just says fuck it and hits the ropes and pounces the shit out of this dude.
Yeah, just fucking cuts right through him. It was awesome. Monty is, like you said, dude, looks great here. I mean, what a great find the pounce was. I don't know if that was his idea or if somebody said you should just hit the ropes and blast dudes, but what an awesome move.
Yeah, I love the idea, the simplicity of it. The hitting the ropes is a huge part of this, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, he has to.
It's like the clothesline from hell. Like, if you're not hitting the ropes, you lose a lot of it with that move. And like the pounce is the same way. You have to hit the ropes.
No, it's awesome. And Siaki, we were talking about him earlier, but when he was in Sports Entertainment Extreme, I honestly figured they were gonna go like gung ho with Siaki and like legit push this guy.
Dude, I thought so too. Yeah.
He leaves in December of 2005. Oh, he retired from wrestling because he planned to donate one of his kidneys to his brother. Oh, well, that's fucking.
Yeah,
that's
see that?
awesome.
He actually followed through and did that. He went to
what the fuck?
Duke University in Durham and donated his.
What?
Dude, what? That's awesome.
Shout out, Duke. We've worked with them.
We've worked with Duke University before at one of our shows. Yeah, that was cool.
Isn't that funny? That's crazy. They're
cool as fuck. Yeah, wow, they probably did a fantastic job. Well, that's fun. Well, that's a nice ending to that story. That's good.
Yeah.
So, fucking Monty Brown gets the win. Then he celebrates, leaves, and all of a sudden I see Johnny Swinger. What the fuck? And they saw in commentary, oh no, it's the NYC. We legit just talked about this, James, on the ECW episode. It's fucking Disco Inferno and Johnny Swinger, the NYC, the New York Connection.
That's Swinger and Gilberti.
Sorry, yes, Glenn Gilberti. So Johnny Swinger comes in and hits Sonny Siaki with a coconut. Right. And then Disco Inferno has a bag of random shit, and they start beating him with a coconut and putting like lays and like a hula, like a skirt on him.
Like a lay skirt, not like a lay, not like Lay's potato chips, because that's what it sounded like when you said that.
No. Like a
lay they put over, and they said it's his heritage. They're doing it because of his
island heritage. They're mocking, and I guess they have been doing this. Another example of this is that they did this to none other than Irish Pat Kenny with green paint and Lucky Charms and Irish spring soap. And, well, golly, here comes, and they say this in full every time they mention him. Holy shit, here comes Irish Pat Kenny. It's fucking Simon Diamond. Simon Diamond comes out and he takes it to fucking Glenn Gilberti and Swinger. Irish Pat Kenny hits a double clothesline on him. Then Irish Pat Kenny has his belt and he takes it off and starts whipping them because Irish Pat Kenny is looking to get his comeback on these dudes for paying them green and giving them cereal.
Irish Pat Kenny has a problem.
Well, Trinity's here now to attack Irish Pat Kenny, and Irish Pat Kenny doesn't see her and she starts to kick him. Well, throws one kick and then gets confused because she doesn't know what the next spot is. And then he goes after, and then New York Connection jump Irish Pat Kenny. But thankfully, Desire is here to help Irish Pat Kenny. And she hits a spear on Trinity and starts to whip Trinity and the New York Connection. And
dude, none of these words like mean anything to like most people listening to this. Desire and Trinity are here.
Dude, Irish Pat Kenny, Desire, Trinity, Glenn Gilberti means nothing to anybody ever.
What does it mean to you guys that I knew all these people?
Yeah,
we know who they are.
We know all these fucking people.
Yeah, but nobody knows Glenn Gilberti. Who the fuck is that guy?
It just goes to show how
we do not
our lives have gone.
Dude, they got the hot Simon Diamond, Johnny Swinger, and Disco Inferno feud 100 pay-per-views in.
Yeah, so Trinity is like, she went to WWE. She was on EC Dub, and she wore the caution tape for a top.
Trinity! She was super over in the Nashville fucking fairgrounds.
She was. I mean,
she moonsaulted off a cage, didn't she, once? I swear she did.
I mean, dude, she moonsaulted off of everything. She moonsaulted the floor every week.
Trinity! So they go backstage. Scott Hudson is back here with AJ Styles. Yes. AJ walks on the screen, and the girls go nuts in the crowd. He's here with his little earrings.
Dude, he walks in with his entrance hood on and he takes it off like he does in his entrance. I thought that was funny as shit. And AJ says, in my opinion, I'm one of the favorites to win this match. Why? It's simple. Ladder. And he like goes quiet for a while.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. Thank you, AJ.
Fuck yeah.
That's something I know a lot about. Being one of the founding members of the X-Division, that's something I know a lot about.
Wasn't it no ladders in the X-Division? Like you
no limits, Tony. It wasn't.
Sorry.
It's not about weight limits. It's about ladder.
It's about no ladders.
Sorry, I don't know. I'm new to this thing. I don't know what King of the Mountain is. Sorry.
Irish Pat Kenny. Desire. AJ says the ball's in my court. I have the advantage. I don't have to worry about an unexpected Jeff Jarrett. Not tonight. And then Raven comes in, unexpected, and says, Why are you interviewing a white trash redneck about strategy? If you want to talk about strategy, you talk to me. It's very simple. You eliminate the opponents before they get to the ring, and he punches AJ in the head, and they start to brawl. And security breaks it up. I like this.
Security!
Everybody's got their own strategy. One is to don't get pinned, one is to ladders, and the other is to eliminate opponents. So
I can't wait to see what everyone else's strategy is. Maybe Ron Killing's strategy is winning the match.
Yeah, that's good.
My strategy is winning.
My strategy is find them and give them to me now.
Find those ladders and give them to me immediately.
No, it's about no ladders, James. I think you're forgetting no ladders.
Yeah, you don't understand.
Oh, no, man. That's what the X-Division was about. The X-Division is about no ladders. The heavyweight division is about ladders.
Pro ladders, the heavyweight division.
Oh, you know what's crazy about AJ Styles here is like I just think about like how Hogan said he hadn't made it yet. At this point, he's already a 2-time NWA champion. So
yeah, that doesn't mean shit.
Oh, the NWA brother, that doesn't mean shit to me, dude.
Yeah, they could kiss my ass, the NWA brother.
I thought Vince bought them out, brother.
That's a little playpen belt, brother.
So we go to a pre-tape. Sanjay Dutt and Amazing Red are here. They're having a best of 3 strikes series contenders match.
Right, because Kazarian said so. They had to have 3 matches against each other to see who faces him.
Right. So Sanjay won the first one with a roll-up.
Yes.
Amazing Red won the second one with a standing shooter.
That was awesome.
And Red wins the third match with a flying flatliner to become the number 1 contender. So now it's time for Amazing Red versus Kazarian.
X-Division title match. And let's go to the X Factors. The 3-strike series determined contender. That's what James was fucking talking about. The champ is ready and rested because Kazarian hasn't defended the belt since April. We're in June. How the fuck is that?
They mentioned on commentary that they waived the 30-day clause because they booked Sanjay Dutt and Amazing Red in the best of 3 series match. And
so Kazarian found a way to get out of being out of working by setting that up.
That's a good idea.
And they booked the World X Cup.
Oh.
Amazing Red, by the way, just turned 21 here.
Whoa.
No fucking way. Is that right?
So that's why I think Kazarian was like pinching his cheeks and all that stuff because he's just really young.
I mean, he's just a small dude and also I thought it was just that. I didn't realize he was legit a baby.
X-Division guys were all young guys trying to make it. That was kind of the idea.
Well, it was about ladders. No ladders.
Yeah, no ladders. The heavyweight division was about ladder.
You fuck it up.
The NWA title is only ladders. All ladders are legal.
All right, so we get this match started. Kazarian arm drags Red and then celebrates like he won the Super Bowl. Kazarian arm drags him again, and the crowd starts chanting, "Future sucks."
Dude, Future sucks the whole match. That's a great chant.
So Red hits a few arm drags and a drop kick. Red hits a sensational flip dive over the top. And he floats, man. He gets major air.
Dude, they even say, like, holy, that's fucking awesome. They even say, whoa, he was so high in the air, he used his legs to, like, push away from the barricade.
Red hits a Rana off the apron and they chant "Future sucks" at Kaz.
Dude, they're like drunk, pointing down on them with beers in their heads. "Future suck! Future suck!" Oh shit, hey, fuck you.
So Kaz hits an electric chair drop on Red, but drops him by accident at first, and they start chanting mediocre at him.
They are fucking pissed at this dude. I didn't realize he had heat like this here.
Kaz drops mediocre. Red off the electric chair drop. Beef. So Red goes for a tornado DDT, but Kaz stops him mid-rotation and suplexes him into the corner for a 2.
That was sick as fuck, actually. Northern Lights in the corner. Yeah, he like almost missed the corner. He kind of hit it, but like it was still cool. Dude, at one point, Kaz looks out of the ring and he's joking Red on the top rope, and he says, "I'm cooler than you too, Jeremy Borash." Hey, fuck you. Hey, why don't you suck my dick? He gets on the mic. Hey, crowd, chant "suck my dick" to Kazarian.
It just points over to JB's doing the cross chop.
Yeah, you like that? Kiss my ass.
Future sucks.
He stays on mic for the rest of the match. Hey, shitty work there, Kazarian.
Dude, that would have been funny
Mid-Carter.
as shit if Kazarian was like, JB, you suck. And then JB grabs the mic and says, come on, everybody. Future sucks. Future sucks.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Boring.
So, yeah, the triangle leg drop that Kaz hits is awesome. I mean, it goes from the apron
the
to the
double spring
inside.
joint, right?
Yeah, to the middle of the fucking ring. I mean, he gets major air.
That's what the X-Division's out about.
Welcome to episode 300. So Red hits the tornado DDT this time for a double down. Red takes off the do-rag and hits...
Holy fuck! He took off the headband.
Dude,
Holy shit.
I was thinking Kevin Hart. Damn. Sorry.
Dude, he's like, Don West says that's why he's amazing, Red. Not because of his gear, because he's a ginger.
Hey,
Hey.
You think the cover matches the pubes on that guy or what?
Look at that redhead son of a bitch. Look at him. Holy
I'm
fuck.
about to get on the mic. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, so Red takes off his hat gimmick and uses the flatliner that he beat Sanjay Dutt with, but Kaz kicks out at 2.
Cool fucking move, by the way.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. A lot of flatliners in the X-Division these days. We'll see one here in a minute, too. Kaz tries to quick pin Red using his foot on the ropes, but it's just a 2. Red hits the standing shooter that he used to win the second match in
Red
the
Star Press.
best of 3 with Sanjay, but Kaz kicks out at 2.
Then he stands up and Kazarian's like on the cell. He's on the ropes and Red points at him and says, "You still suck." And Tenay and Don West go, "Whoa!" He speaks and Don West says, "Oh my God, he's showing some personality."
Holy fuck, guys. Like,
Dude,
give
chill.
Red a break.
Yeah, chill the fuck out.
He's doing his
God
thing
damn.
here. You know he did the Matrix Minute? The fuck is
Yeah,
wrong
like-
with y'all?
No, we fucking hate ROH.
So Red hits the 718 on Kaz and goes for a springboard, but Kaz knocks him off and hits the Wave of the Future, which is a flatliner.
It was cool. Like he did it. Like Red was on his back on the ground. It was kind of like a deadlift, fucking shell shock, Wave of the Future. This move has a fucking million names. I'm now realizing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
He does get the win with it, and Don West says,
Shell shock. Shell shock is Ryback's move. Fuck you. So we go backstage. Scott Hudson is here with D-Ray 3000, who has been beating the bricks off of David Young for multiple weeks in a row.
"Dude, they start playing a video package just before that, and I thought at first it was a David Young hype video. That's what I wrote. I said, oh, David Young hype video here. And then I realized, oh, wait, it's a D-Ray 3000 pinning David Young hype video.
It's a reverse hype video.
Yeah, that's anti-hype. So tonight is the very first gut check. And Scott Hudson says, I'm here with the very first gut check victim, D-Ray 3000. And they're lined up down the street for a spot on the TNA roster. You have a chance to earn that spot. All you got to do is step in the ring with an unknown opponent and come out the victor. And D-Ray says, you know I'm supposed to be wrestling, man? And Scott says, I have no idea. That's the point. D-Ray says, yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm happy to be here. Kind of liking TNA. It's a nice place to be. I'm not the man losing matches around here. David Young is on a losing streak. He should have a gut check. Scott Dunn says, yeah, you know what? That's a fucking good point. You're right there, buddy. And D-Ray says, whoever it's going to be, I'm ready to bring it. I'm all geeked up. So whoever it is, they're about to fear the fro.
So we have the D-Ray 3000 gut check. He comes out here, fear the fro. And his opponent is the Monster Abyss.
Oh, dude.
Shit. Oh,
What a
shit.
rib. What a
That's so
rib.
fucking funny. Just seeing the Monster Abyss come out is so funny.
Dude, they do a long shot down the ramp of Abyss, like to make him look huge, and he does his taunt on the stage, and there's no pyro, and I was like, oh yeah, right, okay, no pyro yet. We're in we're in the asylum.
So D-Ray tries to take it to Abyss, but of course nothing is working.
That sucks.
Abyss military presses him, but then Abyss becomes obsessed with the fro.
He's not fearing the fro. He's loving the fro, and he's playing with his hair, rubbing his hair, and then D-Ray 3000 goes into his boot and pulls out his pick, his fro pick, and he gives it to Abyss, who doesn't start picking D-Ray's hair, he starts picking his own. And like, this was a brilliant fucking strategy. And then for some reason, D-Ray 3000 started throwing punches at Abyss's head. And that was where things went bad for him.
So D-Ray comes off the second, but Abyss goozles him.
Oh, man.
D-Ray bites his hand, though.
He gets out of it a little bit.
He goes for a drop kick, but Abyss just lines him down. Abyss then hits shock treatment, but doesn't go for the pin.
No, because, of course, here comes Goldilocks. They're dating? Question mark? What's the angle here? I forget. Is she just owns him?
Goldilocks, Abyss, and Alex Shelley.
Ah, baby bear.
Right.
So Goldilocks comes out with a briefcase, and she puts the briefcase on the apron, and Abyss likes it.
Right.
And then Goldilocks tells him to punish D-Ray, and then Abyss does non-Irish whip black hole slam.
Just grabs him.
Standing black hole slam, yeah.
Yeah, like, that was, I mean, it still looked cool. I just was like, oh, wow, that's weird. Black hole slam, gets the win. Then Goldilocks opens the briefcase, and inside is a bunch of money. And they talk about on commentary that this is, of course, Eric Watts' money, who Russo said don't come to the asylum tonight. And Eric Watts has been talking for weeks about Goldilocks ruining his life personally and financially. And I guess this is literally financially because she has all of his money in a briefcase here. And you know what? She's going to give some money to D-Ray 3000.
Eric Watts money. You trying to tell me Eric Watts has this much money?
An absorbent amount of money, and it's in a briefcase that because she drained his bank account, and she goes to stuff money in D-Ray 3000's mouth. Well, fuck me. Eric Watts is here with a bat, and he gets in the ring, and Abyss starts kicking his ass immediately. Watts hits a bicycle kick on him, and Abyss powders out, and it's just him and Goldilocks standing in the ring, and he steps on the briefcase to stop her as she tries to grab it, and he takes the briefcase and he holds it up. And he says, "That's my money." Oh, so
Hey, get the fuck out of here!
But thankfully, Eric Watts has his money back, and he is only now ruined personally, not financially, by Goldilocks.
Oh yes, he's the money man, of course. Eric Watts always was.
He had a lot of money
man.
in there. I mean, like shit. Like I don't know where he was getting it from. He must have been funding the goddamn Fox Sports Net show.
Dude, that's awesome.
Russo actually chases him out of the arena, by the way.
Yeah, we come back to this. There's 2 Eric Watts segments on this fucking show, if you can believe it.
We go backstage. Scott Hudson is here with James Storm and Dusty Rhodes, otherwise known as AMW.
I'm not in the fucking King of the Mountain, am I? No, Dusty, you're not.
What about my son?
Hell no, Dusty.
Oh, damn.
No.
Okay.
So, James Storm says... So
dude,
this is
his son is getting thrown into the electrical box right now.
Holy fuck,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
right.
You're right.
It
Wow.
could have been an electrical penalty box.
So Storm and Dusty have a NWA Tag Title match tonight.
So yeah, Cash and Dallas, Kid Kash and Dallas are the NWA Tag Champions. Dallas is Lance Hoyt. For those that don't know, Kid Kash is the KID. And James Storm says, Kid Kash and Dallas, it's time to put up or shut up. For weeks, you've been running your mouth that you're the best team in the business. That's fucking insane. That's insane for them to ever fucking say.
I mean, they're holding the most prestigious tag titles in the game right now.
You know, I never held those, dude. Those are shitty little playpen titles, brother. Storm says, me and Dreamer are going to prove you wrong. And Dusty says, it's an honor to be standing next to these young guns. It's an honor to be involved at my age in a situation like this. And I guarantee you, Kid Kash and Dallas, look at my representative and look it up on the Interscholastic League or the Super Network on the computer. Yeah, I didn't see their name one time along with the great tag teams, or I didn't see their names one time with teams that have been beaten 150 times.
Dude, what is he talking about here?
He's talking about
sucks to be on
Don
that list.
Kernodle.
Dude, holy fuck. I couldn't believe it. I can't wait for that to be brought up here. Holy shit. To be 150 times. All I saw was a repetition about Kid Kash, and it said, Kid Kash's mama hate him so bad that
How much did she hate him?
Oh, thank you. She had him so bad that she left him the day he was born.
Yes.
Is that a joke or what are we doing?
Dude, I love Dusty. This is awesome.
Say fuck you, Tony.
Get on the computer and look them up. How many
look on
teams
the
lost
fucking-
150 times in a row?
That's me.
Can't be many.
I am what I am. 36 years. I'm trying to get it done. I know we're going to bring NWA Tag Title going to look good on the hood of my truck driving out of here tonight. All right. See ya.
Dude, I love the line he said where he said that it's an honor to be involved at my age in a situation like this. And then he ended it with, it's an honor to get excited about something. And I was like, wow, dude, that's fucking real. Oh my
That's
God.
sick as fuck. Yeah.
This just
That's
got me
awesome.
tearing up. He didn't even mean to say
I
it.
don't got a lot to be excited about anymore.
Yeah. Wow, that is awesome.
Yeah, that's sick.
And
He's a
also,
beast.
fuck all you 150 lost teams. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah,
Like,
you guys
for real.
suck. Let me go down the list here, you fucking bitch.
So we go backstage, or rather outside, and Vince Russo is arguing with Eric Watts, which is what everyone tuned into TNA to see. I guarantee.
Wow,
it.
if there was a list of things that I'd recommend not wasting your life on, it'd be arguing with Eric Watts. Like, what a waste of time.
Vince
You can do
Russo and
anything else.
Eric Watts segment, and I paid
Yeah,
for
who
this.
wrote this? Is this your deal, Russo?
Yes, this was my deal.
Actually, this was Watts' deal. Yeah.
Russo says, "What are you doing in there, Eric? I don't know if that's your money." And Eric says, "You don't know. I know. She's taking everything from me." And Russo says, "We can't do this. She's been threatening to sue me, threatening to sue the company. Give me the money, Eric." Eric says, "Well, I owe you. I owe you because you gave me a part-time job back for no money."
Hey, fuck you.
That's
Hey,
a shoot, brother.
we're trying, dude. Like, we are trying. We're about to get on Fox Sports, asshole.
Russo says, "Give me the money, Eric. Let me handle this. I got you back in here, didn't I?" So Eric Watts, holding a briefcase full of money that he knows is his, gives Vince
Where's
Russo
my
back the...
Fucking money.
Why didn't
you
he just
have
leave
it.
with it? Like, what
You
the fuck?
have it, dude.
Yeah,
you
it's
have
in
all your money.
hand. Why does he just leave? And Russo says, "Go back to Georgie." And Eric Watts gets real serious. "Leave fucking Georgie out of this.
Hey.
Fucking Georgie. Son of a bitch." And Goldilocks comes in and starts pushing Eric Watts. It says, "Why don't you go home to your wife?" And then Russo gets her out of the way. And Goldilocks, now staring at Vince Russo, says, "You want to settle this, bitch?" Oh, shit.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Holy shit, it was a Eric Watts joke. So Russo gives Goldilocks the briefcase back and says, "Go." And Goldilocks, this is never brought up again now that I'm realizing it here. Goldie says, "Meet me in my office. I got something you can't refuse, Vincent." They don't come back to this.
Maybe
Shockingly.
next week. Maybe they go next week. I don't know.
Yeah,
they don't do
hopefully.
it on this episode though, for sure.
Hope they keep this angle going.
Where the hell is
That's cool.
Alex Shelley?
Why does Goldilocks have an office?
Why the hell is there an Eric Watts promo on this show?
Who gave this man any
Go
money?
home.
Go home. That's what it says written on the sheet next to Eric Watts. Go home.
That's his segment. Go home. So we go to a pre-tape. Dusty threw his boot to James Storm in a bunkhouse brawl tag match against the champions Kid
Yes.
Kash and Dallas.
Alice.
James Storm put the boot on and then hit the last call super kick, and they beat Kid Kash.
Dude.
And I wrote Lance Hoyt.
Did you write it for the whole match?
I did.
I wrote Dallas because it was less letters than Lance Hoyt. I guess I could have just wrote Hoyt. I loved the Dust because it was Dusty had a lead pipe and his boot, and he had to decide which to throw to James Storm to win the match, and he threw his boot. And Storm loaded up the boot and fucking won with a super kick. I thought that was very cute.
There's a snake in my boot.
Holy shit, loaded snake. So Kid Kash cuts a promo here, and we're in a weed dream with him and Dallas standing behind him for some reason. And Cash says, "I thought you were the dumbest man on the face of the earth, bringing in that old man, James Storm." I almost said Lance Storm. "Let me tell you something, American Dream. You got lucky. You want to call your comeback? Not going to happen. You're not up with Kid Kash. You're nowhere near the talent, and you never were. I've been everywhere you've been, and I've done more than you have, and looked a lot prettier doing it."
Dude, this guy's gimmick is just lying. That's awesome.
That's fucking sick. He said, "The KID in Dallas will never underestimate you goofs again." And just like the words of the American Dream, with my thumb.
Where's Gold Dust?
My son.
He said, just like the words of the American Dream, we're going to get funky like a monkey, and we're going to shove these belts down your throats.
So we have James Storm and Dusty Rhodes, AMW,
Yes.
versus Kid Kash and Dallas.
And we have the taglines. I love that all their like bullet point things all had their own things. So like there was the X Factors, the tag matches ones are of course the tag lines. That's cute. Champs talk the talk, but can they? Question marks. Can they what?
Humongous what?
That's my name.
Ladder. Bunkhouse Brawl win leads to a title bot, and can the Dream make it a nightmare for Cash and Dallas? So that is the taglines and
An American nightmare, you know, guys. Am I right?
That's his son.
What?
Ooh, gold dust.
So Kid Kash and Dallas's gimmick is just little Kid Kash and big Kid Kash.
Which is fucking awesome, by the way. And sadly, I was hoping Dusty would come out to the AMW stuff, but he gets his own entrance with Tron, and the beginning of Dreams Tron is him just walking to the ring with a mic. But did you know, James, that in 1984, almost 20 years ago, Dusty Rhodes and Manny Fernandez knocked off Ivan Koloff and Greg Kernodle to win the NWA Tag Title?
Greg Kernodle?
That's what I have down here. What the fuck?
Fuck what they do to Don.
Don who?
Don Mungus.
Dong.
Dong Mungus what?
Dong.
Don Mungus. That's
Don.
me.
Humongous dong.
So Kid Kash comes out here with a shirt that says heel on it.
That's awesome.
Lance Hoyt, Dallas
Bitch.
stands right behind Kid Kash in the entrance, and he just looks like Chris Harris, which is funny.
Dude, he looks exactly like Chris Harris. It also feels like they told him, hey, you have to dye your hair the same color as Kid Kash's.
Yeah, no problem. I'll be big Kid Kash.
I'm fucking Dad Cash. Adult Cash.
I'm Cash Mungus.
Cash Mungus what?
Cash Mungus, that's me. I'm
okay.
Cash Mungus.
I'm Cash Mungus.
That's me. Cash Mungus.
What a great gimmick that would have been. Cash Mungus.
Is it Joe Russo? Cash Mungus?
That needs to be someone's nickname now. Holy shit, the money man, Cash Mungus.
He's got a lot of money, Cash Mungus.
Holy shit.
Huge stack of money, Cash Mungus.
Cash Mungus what?
Just me, I'm Cash Mungus.
So apparently it's James Storm's birthday, according to a sign in the crowd. Could have just lied, but I doubt it.
I'm not fact checking him. Actually, I am. Let's see.
About weight limits about birthdays. Here
His birthday's on June 1st, you bastard liar. This is June 2nd, you prick.
It might have aired. It might have taped it on June 1st.
No.
They taped
Fuck
it.
you.
So Dusty and Kid Kash start off. Dusty pushes Kid Kash off the apron, and then, as Mike Tenay puts it, he's getting funky like a monkey.
Right.
So Kid Kash and Dusty lock up, and Cash pushes Dusty to the corner and flexes. And so they do it again, and Dusty gets him to the corner and then shows him his ass. 10 out of 10 so far.
I mean, I'm thoroughly enjoying.
I'm locked the fuck in.
I mean, Dusty Rhodes is doing like Kid Kash is horrified every time that Dusty shows just his elbow, and Dusty is just showing his ass.
So
Dusty is obviously just he's showing his ass because he's G'd up for the ass-assisted death sentence. Or of course he puts him in fuck position and then rubs his ass on his face.
hits him with the bionic elbow. So Cash goes to attack Dusty, but Dusty keeps flashing that he'll hit him with the bionic elbow, so he keeps backing up, which is
and also his ass.
Funny as hell. So Cash Mungus comes in.
I mean, like, that's him for life to me now. Like, I'm not fucking look at this guy and not see Cash Mungus for the rest of my life. What the fuck?
It's Cash Mungus and Irish Pat Kenny. Always.
Mungus Mania.
He's in a league of his own. Cashmungus.
Cashmungus.
Cashmungus comes in. What's he do?
Well, Dusty tags to James Storm, and then Kid Kash tags back in. And then him and Storm start wrestling around. Storm drop kicks Kash out of the ring, and he throws some chairs into the ring. So Dusty and James Storm grab the chairs and then sit in the chairs in the middle of the ring.
That is fucking awesome. Big pop for it, too.
So Dusty walks over to the ropes, and Kid Kash drop kicks his leg.
Dude, takes his leg out crazy. Then he takes his boot off and they start kicking his ass.
Dude, so yeah, Kid Kash is working on his leg. He takes his boot off, locks in a spinning toe hold. Well, Cashmungus comes in. And he starts to work over Dusty's leg, which looks fucking ridiculous. Cashmungus is 7 foot tall.
And he's doing limb work.
Do a different move. Kid Kash comes in and he locks in a chin lock.
I'm confused now, yes.
But James Storm tags in and starts going to town. Storm head scissors Mungus. And then the last
it looked good, by the way. Tiltor head scissors the Cashmungus and like,
dude, it did look good. It looked great.
And then he clotheslines Mungus over the top.
Get out of here. And then he hits a power slam on Kid Kash. Kid Kash has the cowboy boot from Dusty. He took it off earlier.
Oh, because Kid Kash ripped it off of his fucking foot, I think, right?
That's right.
He worked the leg, yes. And also, Dusty's on the outside fighting Cashmungus and throwing the chairs. Just make sure I'm getting it right up.
Yeah, right. So, Kid Kash has the cowboy boot, but James Storm grabs it and uses it on Kid Kash. Cashmungus pulls a ref at 2. So Storm rolls up Kash, but Mungus comes in and hits him with the belt. And Kid Kash pins him, and they retain the belts.
Holy
they
fuck,
did it.
yeah. Cashmungus hit him with a lead pipe.
I gotta say, before this match, I really wanted James Storm and Dusty Rhodes to win, but after I saw the Kash brothers, I just knew.
Is this your deal, Russo? This is excellent.
This is based.
Dude, you've done
This
it,
is a
pal.
good idea.
It's like when you go, the fucking videos where they go to wrestling. Who made this burger? Who made this fucking burger? This shit was delicious, man.
That was fantastic. Round of applause for everybody.
That's me for this gimmick of Cashmungus.
So Scott Hudson is here with Jeff Jarrett, and Scott Hudson says Russo stacked the deck against Jeff Jarrett tonight.
Holy shit, yeah. So Jeff Jarrett's here. He's eating his pair of glasses for some reason, and yeah, he stacked the deck against him. You wanted a one-on-one match against Truth, and now you're with 4 other men. And Jarrett says, you think I waited 35 days for Russo to stack the deck against me? I see this as the exact opposite, because we got 4 egos stepping in there, not just one. Truth, Raven, Styles, and Chris Harris. They have monster egos for their massive dogs. Jarrett says, I don't have an ego. He says, all I care about is getting to Impact with the NWA World Championship. And you want to talk about strategy? I'll give you a strategy. King of the Mountain is the thinking man's game. And if you think any of those 4 can outthink me, and then AJ Styles runs in and starts punching him in his head. I don't know why he's not fighting Raven still, but AJ's here attacking Jeff Jarrett, and security breaks it up. So we go backstage. Scott Hudson's with Truth, BG James, and Conan. And this is where like my timeline got super fucked. Because like I thought this was Truth, like his first time winning the belt. And then I was like, no chance that goddamn 3 Live Crew was a thing then. Like, no fucking way. So Scott says, Vince Russo didn't give you the one-on-one match for your first title defense. This is Truth's first title defense as King of the Mountain. And Truth says, you know what, Scott? It makes me feel like I'm in the land of Wizard of Oz. Why me becoming a 2-time Afro-American NWA champion? Do I have to worry about 1, ladders, 2, a penalty box, and 3, 4 opponents? Ladders.
Ladder.
Have you been trying to keep 3LK down a little too long? And Conan says, yo, Vince Russo, I'm going to Raw. I'm getting drafted to Raw.
I already told Dave Meltzer.
I dapped up all the boys. I'm out of here. See ya. This is where they drop this info here, unless I missed it earlier, that if BG James or Conan interfere, they're fired from TNA. So I'm surprised that Conan and BG James didn't desperately run out in this match for a shoot.
So we go to a pre-tape. Russo makes the King of the Mountain match. Ron Killings says that he's going to keep the title. And Jarrett says that Russo has underestimated him for the last time.
And then there's a very slow motion black and white shot of Russo holding his head. And then a King of the Mountain graphic, which is MS Paint style. Then a random cutout picture of a ladder with nothing around it. And then we go to the match.
So now it's time for the King of the Mountain match and your featured bout of the evening. So Chris Harris comes out here in his little jacket. We find the defendants guilty.
Holy shit, Dusty Rhodes song.
So AJ Styles comes out second.
Holy shit. Did we ever talk about this? That the fucking boys in Japan said that Jimmy Hart sang AJ Styles' theme here?
Oh, no, we never talked about that.
There was a certain group of gentlemen that were convinced and were trying to convince us and maybe still are convinced. And I need someone to look into this. AJ Styles' theme here, the OG AJ theme, not the fucking Born and Raised, not that one, the fucking...
The first one after that.
Yes, I am. That one. There are people that we know and love dearly that said Jimmy Hart sang that song. And we listened to it, and there are a few parts that sound like Jimmy Hart, I will say. But
they do. Yeah, there is a few.
There's a couple lines that sound very Jimmy Hart-esque, the words that he says, and they're to the death convinced of this. So feel free at your own leisure, look into it, listen to the song, dissect it. I mean, Dale Oliver has credits for this. I can't see a world where we're 20 plus years removed from the song and Jimmy Hart hasn't come out and said, I fucking sang that song, Daddy. but who knows? Maybe the boys are correct. So let us know.
Raven comes out third. Jeff Jarrett comes out fourth with the long intro.
Jarrett, full intro into my world. I love that. And I love the Tron, which is places on a map and then random shots of him on the train tracks. Doing random poses. Yeah.
That's where he defended the title all over the world. It's a world title, even though he's not champion here.
On the train tracks, too.
Yes.
So Ron Killings comes out here. This mother is a bad jam.
Dude, fucking 3LK. Unfucking believable. Don't give any of these dudes belts. What the fuck?
So standing in the ring right now, we have everybody except for AJ, who is standing on a ladder outside the ring. And we have Vince Russo, JB, and senior official Rudy Charles. Yeah, this is TNA.
There's so many fucking people. And dude, it's so funny when they get to fucking Truth's intro. JB's doing his intro, saying his name and the title he has and all. And Truth is dancing crazy doing this thing. What a fucking beast. He is serious face, just fucking letting it rock. This dude should have had the belt way longer.
So AJ jumps off a ladder on the outside onto Jarrett.
Just start the match. I guess the bell rings because the falls count anywhere. So I guess that's right. You don't have to all be in the ring.
So Truth and Harris go at it, but Truth goes to the outside with Raven. Chris Harris then dives over the ropes on both of them. So in the ring, Styles hits the styler drop kick on Jarrett, then springboard sensational flip dives over the penalty box onto everyone on the ramp.
Fucking nuts. He just pops it off too. He does the shit in the ring, looks at the ropes, says, all right, fuck it, hits the ropes, big fucking springboard dive. Wow, that's my goat. This is the best wrestler in the world right here for me.
Yeah, man. I mean, a guy that'll bump everywhere for everyone, making him look good, and then all his shit's awesome too.
Yeah,
he's really got it all. Raven hits a bulldog on Truth and goes for the Raven effect, but Harris dives on him from the penalty box.
He does. He did do that with a close. It looked good, at least. That was cool.
Jarrett tries to crossbody Styles for the first pin, but Styles rolls through and he gets a 2. Styles and Jarrett trade pins for a minute until Styles rolls through a pin and picks up Jarrett into the Styles Clash for a 3.
Dude, what a fucking great, I don't know how many times AJ has done it. It's probably been a ton of times, but where he does a fucking thing and it's a pin, a stack pin, and then it gets a 2 and picks you up for the Styles Clash. That's this dude does it all. How is this guy real? Especially at this time. This guy's the best.
Yeah, I mean, he's a complete wrestler already here in 2004. Yes. Jarrett has to go into the penalty box now for 2 minutes.
Yes, and they roll him. The referees practically roll him out of the ring because he's not going, and they put a timer on the screen too. And I was like, oh, okay, that's good attention to detail. I was like, but what happens when 2 people are in there? Surely they won't have 2 timers.
So Russo gives AJ the belt, and he tries to climb the ladder to hang the belt because now he is eligible. But Raven pushes the ladder over. Harris then spears Raven and pins him, which puts him in the penalty box for 2 minutes.
And they show 2 timers at totally different times. I was very impressed, I gotta say.
So Chris Harris and AJ Styles are the only 2 eligible as of right now. AJ tries to climb the ladder again, but Truth stops him. Harris tries to climb the ladder, but he ends up dropping the belt on the way up.
Whoopsie.
And when he goes to pick it up off the ground, Truth hits him with the axe kick off the top and pins him, ends up making Truth eligible.
I didn't realize he was doing that like all the fucking time. That is a gnarly bump.
Yeah, that's insane.
Like he has to do the scissors kick in the air and land on his ass. Ow.
Yeah.
Dude, he flew like halfway across the ring on this one too. Like it was insane.
And Harris was hanging off the ladder. It looked great.
Oh my God, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it did look fucking awesome. By the way, JB, Jeremy Borash, trying to announce everything is funny as shit. Truth has pinned Chris Harris, and now Chris Harris has to go to the penalty box, and Truth is now eligible.
So Harris is released from the penalty box, and Raven is waiting to kick his ass right at the door. I thought that was funny.
That was awesome.
Jarrett and Raven grab a ladder on each end, and then just start fucking ramming people with the ladder.
Well, they talked in the penalty box, so now they're a cohesive unit for the time being.
AJ jumps on top of the ladder, and then Jarrett and Raven just toss the ladder over the top rope, and AJ just falls right to the floor, man.
Dude,
it was gnarly.
So fucking funny. I don't know what he expected, but he laid belly first on the ladder, just punching and kicking, trying to get out of it.
Dude, I thought he was going to stand on it and do something. I didn't expect them to. And then I was like, okay, he's going over the top. I didn't expect them to also throw the ladder with him on top of his body.
That was egregious. So they dump him and then they just throw the ladder right on top of him.
Yeah, fuck off.
So Jarrett and Raven start firing off on each other, and Raven drop toe holds Jarrett onto the chair.
Jarrett set up a chair, and he's shoving Raven and says, do your shit. Do your fucking spot, Raven. And Raven says, hey, what the fuck?
What, the DDT?
Yeah.
The Raven effect? Is that what you want me to do?
No, it's fuck you. He starts punching. It's even flow. It's even flow.
That's why they start fighting. Raven effect, even flow.
And then Raven just ends up doing his gimmick to Jarrett on the chair, the drop to hold.
So Truth and Harris give 10 punches in the corner on opposite sides of the ring to Raven and Jarrett at the same time.
I love that.
Harris chases Raven into the crowd and beats him down and returns to the ring.
Yeah, it's like in the sex locker room area, which doesn't exist anymore.
Truth goes to climb, but AJ springboard drop kicks him off the ladder.
Fucking awesome.
AJ goes to climb, but Jeff Jarrett grabs him in a power bomb. But AJ Ranas him over, and they both tumble over the ropes.
Dude, I mean, there was a second where I thought, oh, AJ is about to take a powerbomb through a table on the floor from Jeff Jarrett.
Dude, I definitely thought so too, because AJ was just bumping around crazy this match.
Yes, dude, but I mean, the Rana over the top was pretty cool too. I'd like that.
Chris Harris is alone, and he has the belt at the top of the ladder, but Raven comes in and powders his eyes. Fuck you.
At the very least, he powders the top of the ladder, and Chris Harris goes, my eyes.
So Raven hits the Raven effect DDT on Chris Harris and pins him, becoming eligible to hang the belt. I actually think Mike today says Raven effect DDT. Let's go!
I was hoping you just didn't hear it, but yes, he does.
Come on, man. It's too easy. So Jarrett hits Truth with the stroke from the apron to the guardrail.
Okay, again, another spot I thought was going through a table on the floor.
Yeah, straight to the guardrail head first. This was awesome.
That's cool.
Jarrett ends up pinning him, becoming eligible, which means that everyone in the match is now eligible to hang the belt up.
Raven tried to stop, like he tried to break up the pin, which I thought was great, because I don't think anyone else had done that the rest of the match. Like, yeah, why wouldn't you stop them from being eligible?
Well, Russo has the belt, and he won't give it to Jeff Jarrett. They get into a tug of war, and Jarrett goes to grab it, but Russo holds on. AJ comes from behind, and he rolls him up. And now shit. Jeff Jarrett has to go to the penalty box.
Damn it. Well, before he goes there, he beats the dog shit out of AJ. Stomps him out and shit.
So Jeff Jarrett goes to the penalty box. They're trying to drag him over there. And then he gets in the box and Chris Harris whoops his ass.
I love that Chris Harris is always in jail and always beating you up.
So AJ is now at the top of the ladder, and Raven pushes the ladder down, and AJ lands between the fucking ropes and the penalty box in the most painful way that he possibly could have landed.
Like, it looks like as he's falling, he knows he could fall safely, so he decides to throw his body just a little bit farther so he could smash into the cage. Which, I mean, like, unfucking believable, man.
AJ took so many gnarly bumps here. Truly the MVP of this match.
Yes, absolutely.
If he wasn't in this match, it would have been way, way, way different.
Holy fuck, who's bumping?
Nobody.
Chris Harris? Maybe Chris Harris, like, because he's young and maybe they could convince him. But that's it.
So Harris and Raven fight at the top of the ladder, and Harris pushes Raven off through a table.
Yeah.
Truth then comes up, grabs the ladder, and throws it backwards, launching Harris off the ladder through a table behind him.
This is fucking perfect.
Truth is climbing, but Jarrett is let out of the penalty box.
No.
And he grabs the guitar.
No.
And he climbs.
No.
And he hits Truth with the guitar.
No!
So Jarrett tries to hang the belt, but the piece comes out.
Dude, it's broken.
Yeah, so the piece is like literally out of the gimmick, and he has to figure out how to put it back in.
Dude, the ref has to climb the ladder to give him the broken piece so Jarrett can, like, he's swiping at it and he's staring at it as he tries to put the belt up. He looks at the ref and he says, not fucking working. And then the ref has to give him the piece, and Jarrett has to, like, put it through the hole so it'll hold up the belt. That doesn't even look right. But eventually he does. He hangs the belt up and prays to God that it doesn't fall. And they ring the bell so fucking fast to just signify that he won, just in case it does fall.
This happened to TNA so much with their gimmicks. They always had something falling off or breaking or something.
Dude, the first Ultimate X match, it fell off too.
Yes.
The X fell off.
Dude, a couple of times it did, like, in that match. And then they also had it happen multiple times after that in other matches.
Yeah, it's just that unlucky pieces of equipment here. But Jeff Jarrett, ultimately, no matter what, you cannot even put broken pieces of equipment in his way. He's winning this match, and everyone will have to stand around like an asshole as he wins.
So, yep, Jarrett is able to hang it back up, and then he hangs the title up there, and he wins the NWA title back because, motherfucker, this is his match.
My world. So I was reading about it in the Observer, and I think, like, Meltzer even said, like, of course, everyone says, like, this is like a Jarrett vanity project, all this stuff, but, like, Fox Sport Net actually did want somebody, like, with a name to win the belt, and, like, they were, you know, a top heel having the belt going to the show with a top baby chasing him, like, was good business. So, like, that's how they looked at it. Now, whether or not Jarrett had to be the guy or the heel to do it is, you know, you could question, but, like, you know, hard to argue that he wasn't the most, you know, hated heel on the show next to Frankie Kazarian.
Frankie Kazarian being a hated heel is funny as shit.
So Russo's on the floor outside. He's fucking upset. He's practically in a fetal position, upset, and then Gorgeous George walks onto the stage.
We know that lady.
Yeah, that's. Oh my god, I haven't seen her in several years. I legit wrote, "Who the fuck is that?" And I had to look it up in other people's reviews to find out who the fuck this was,
dude.
And then I looked further, and I don't know if this goes anywhere.
I don't think it does. I don't remember her at all. And
so she shows up the next week, and then I don't know if she shows up again.
Is she, like, aligned with somebody next week, or did cut a promo?
No, she just watches Jarrett's match, I think, from the balcony. Like,
all right.
Maybe someone else has fucking some info.
I love the way this looked, though. It was Jarrett winning the King of the Mountain, and then a lady walking down the ramp, and Mike Tenay says, I haven't seen her in years. All right, we got to get out of here.
Dumbest Impact on Friday at 3. Okay. Yeah. Fucking super weird ending. No idea where that was supposed to go. Don't know if it goes anywhere. Unless it was, like, supposed to fucking tease the Macho Man, maybe? But, like,
oh, maybe, yeah.
Okay,
I don't know if it does. Yeah, like, maybe, hopefully someone has some info on that, because I'd love to know. But yeah, that is the show. Right before the first episode of Impact, this was the lead-in, I guess, the pay-per-view before their first television show.